Ladies and gentlemen, this video is now in session. Only1362 Gamer presiding, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Last time, we managed to go through some more story missions. We're making our way through, and I complained a little bit about AP issues. Then they fixed the AP issues, so they're not issues anymore. But now, but then it all ended up not mattering, because now it's 0 AP again. So we're good to go. We're going to just plow on through, which is what we're going to start with right here. We could use Olympia, but I don't think we will. I think we will instead use one of the Keyblades that matches. So since we're still fighting magic people, we will continue using our Ventus Blade because I find it funny, even if nobody else does. And now we need to figure out who we want to take with us as we venture deeper. Now, Usui has advanced HD Riku since last time we saw him. Worked on that. Actually, I don't think we've taken Lax yet. No, I think we've taken Lax in his Kingdom Hearts 2, his illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. So I guess we could take this. Ooh, it's actually a pretty good trait on there too. So we'll take him. There's no telling how useful he's gonna get to be through all this, but c'est la vie. What's up, Cherry? You've been doing a fantastic job lately. I try. So I have a present for you. Ooh, I like presents. Dun 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 dun. The Bracelet of Light. Doo 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 doo. That's fun. Why do I get a Bracelet of Light? I'm not complaining. Just curious. What does it do? I'm glad you're excited, but gee, calm down. Thanks, Cherry. Why don't you put it somewhere for safekeeping? Okay. Like on my wrist? With that bracelet, you can protect yourself against darkness. Fun. We'll need it for the special mission we got from the foretellers. Oh, special mission. Fancy. You'll be doing the same thing, you know. Dealing with monsters. Just in a different, darker place. Just creepy. Your mission is to defeat the Heartless in the Corridor of Darkness. Defeat the Heartless in the Corridor of Darkness. But be careful. That bracelet can only protect you for so long. Okay. I got it, Shruti. I knew I could count on you, kiddo. Now go and get them. I'm rooting for you. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anything else in here before we go diving in? Hate to miss something because we just went diving into the corridor. We're having to continue to defeat all enemies and defeat the Dark Planet within one turn. Okay, that's not too hard. So, last time, I told you guys about me. I believe I did anyway. About me potentially doing a blacksmithing class. And lo and behold, I went and did a blacksmithing class. And I was not good at it. No matter how polite the instructors were, I was not good at it. But it was fun. It was fun. It was interesting. My forearm. Yeah, my forearm still hurts, and that's my own fault because I wasn't doing it right. They explicitly told us the thing. They're like, now make sure that when you're swinging the hammer, you do it like this, and I utterly failed to do it as was directed. Because like, they're like, swing using your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder. And I'm like, okay. And then when I tried to do it, like, it didn't feel right. It felt weird. So I was like, oh, well, it'll be fine. and then proceeded to just use my wrist and elbow. But so my forearm was like, are you done? Can we be done? Are you done? Let's stop. And that was after like 2-3 hours maybe of an 8-hour class. And I was like, okay, we're gonna have to fix this. So, but yeah, so my forearm is still sore. I have a blister on my thumb somewhere. I had one. Might be gone now. But so it was an experience. It was an experience. And it was a pretty good experience. It's just one of those things of like, well, I did that. But so we went. It was a lot of fun. I had a couple complaints because like the guy seemed to be very knowledgeable about what he was doing. He seemed to actually know what he was saying. As best I could tell, because obviously I don't know anything about it. That's why I went to class. But like he was super pushing. He's like, everybody, after you take this class, you should open up your own blacksmithing business, and you should start making things and selling them to people, and you can make a lot of extra money that way and stuff like that. And I'm like, you keep saying this, and then you also mention the fact that it takes probably around $1,000 to start up doing it. And I'm like, well, that may not be much once you can actually sell stuff. For someone who is, thinking about it as an alternative source of income, that $1,000 is a lot of money. So, okay. But he talked about like all these different things that he's worked on, all these different things that he's done, all this stuff, and saying like, once you learn these basics that we're going to show you, you'll be able to do whatever. And I'm like, okay. But he talked about him working on some fairly impressive projects. And all I could do is I was sitting there and I was like, okay, these sound real cool. It sounds like you worked on some really amazing things. The only stuff that you've shown us is very, very little. Like he had a knife made in another country, and he made fun of it because the knife, it was impressive looking, but it couldn't hold a blade. It wouldn't hold a blade for anything. And so he's like, you can either get this one, which is for super cheap, for like $20, or you can get one of these ones that we make. We charge like $200 for them, but they're never going to go dull. And they'll last forever and all this stuff. And they're made in America. I'm like, okay, great. Can we see one of your knives? Like he's talking a bunch about how they can make better knives than what this one that he keeps showing us. And I'm like, then why don't you show us a better knife that you've made? And like he passed around like these little dinky knives that were like no larger than a credit card. And I'm like, okay, this is fine. I didn't think I opened a treasure chest. When did I open a treasure chest? Gosh dang it. Must have been an accident. I was intentionally trying to walk around them, try to not open a treasure chest. But so, like, he was talking about, you'll be able to make these things that are better than these and all this stuff. And I'm like, great. Can we see one? Please? But he didn't have anything to show us. He talked about all these impressive things that he's worked on and had nothing to show us that, oh, I worked on these things, listen to my stories, but no proof of what he said he worked on. And I'm just a little like, okay, like it's fine. I get it. But come on. Excuse me, sorry. I get it, like you're trying to talk it up. You want us to all be impressed, and that's great. I want anybody who's going to try and show me how to do something, I want them to, have pride in what they're doing. So I feel like I'm learning from someone who actually knows what they're talking about. But come on, man. If you're gonna talk a big game, show me some big game. And he had... Like, he was like, I worked on stuff for Disney, I did these things, I did that, and this and that, and I'm like, okay. All you've shown me are hooks. You showed me these little hooks. At the end, he showed us, like, some frying pans that he had made. And at the very end, he made a leaf to show us. And the leaf was impressive looking. You could see the detail, it was nice, it was very nice looking. But he's like, the entire class, he was talking about how, oh, you'll be able to learn how to make all these great things, all this stuff, but had nothing to show us. And I was like, that's ridiculous, man. If you want us to be excited about what we could potentially make, show us some things we could potentially make. Like, come on. He also did very little more than get on his soapbox during... Like, the first hour was basically just him on a soapbox, talking about a bunch of things that aren't the way the world works. He was very... There were a lot of, like, conspiracy theory type things that came out of his mouth. And not even, like, the decent conspiracy theories. Not even, like, the ones I'm like, you know, I'm pretty sure you're wrong, but I see your points. Like, he had some stuff that I was just like, no, that's not the way that works. I know you think that's how it works. It doesn't work that way. But it was completely bonkers. It was completely bonkers. And we had to deal with him ranting about stuff the whole time. But so, we're like, okay, put that aside, because the dude still knows, presumably, what he's doing for blacksmithing, because he has far too much blacksmithing stuff in here for him not to actually make his living off of this. Like, he had an absurd number of forges in there. It was like, if he doesn't actually use all this stuff, he spent a lot of money on all this for no reason. But so it would end up being a lot of fun, and we got to bring home we made a few hooks. The thing that was weird and me and my girlfriend had to get past was the fact that, like, we were doing this and there was a class of about 8 of us, I believe. And so we're in this class and we're like, okay, he tells us how to do something, he shows us how to do it, and then he's like, okay, now go. We're like, okay, and so we go. We're like, okay, well, we can do this. Well, we go and we start doing it, and lo and behold, my girlfriend and I are not very good at this. Like, we're very much like we're both very unsure of ourselves, and we're like, we needed one of the instructors to come over and look at our stuff to be like, is this right? This doesn't look quite right. We needed some advice how to fix it. But so it took us the longest time. It took us a long time. But so, like, at the start they were like, okay, we're just gonna have you make hooks. That's all you're gonna do. But so I didn't quite feel like I was getting it. It wasn't turning out quite the way I thought it should. All stuff. So I'm like, I'm waiting, trying to get the attention of one of the instructors. And so finally he's like, okay, time, okay, that's enough. Everybody come back over here. He's like, okay, great. Has everybody gotten made at least 2 hooks? And me and my girlfriend are like, we've only made 1. And so, like, we had only made 1, where the guy that was right across from us had made like 6. And we're like, oh, okay. We are bad at this game. But it was really weird because, like, I looked at her later and I was like, it was really weird being the students that were holding up the rest of the class. Because that was never us. We were always... In school, we were always the ones, we always had the answer. We always knew what the answer was. But so this was a very different experience. I was like, this feels so weird and wrong. Why is this happening? So we had a bit of a time with that. But so we eventually got caught up. But so we still only have 2 hooks, whereas a bunch of people have more than that. But so we're like, okay. And we just, yeah. So we're like, okay, that didn't go super well. It was also a really long drive. Class started at 8. We had to be there. So we had to be there at 8. It was like an hour and some change away. So we had to leave my apartment at 6:30 to make sure we made it there on time. The directions he gave us, we either missed the turn or didn't find our turn. We didn't go far enough. I'm not really sure which. But I was watching out for it. And it just ended up being a whole mess, but we're like, okay, we could have, like, and it was fun though. So we're like, okay, I could definitely see us doing some more of this blacksmithing stuff, but not if we have to drive down there to do it. That is such a long drive. And so now I have been tasked with the job of trying to find us a place here in town to do it, and rather than having to drive an hour and some change middle of nowhere to do it. So we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully I'll get to make some more stuff, because like I'd love to learn how to do it, learn how to make like some much cooler stuff than just, you know, some hooks. Like, and for the record, they're wall hooks is what they are. But it's just something cooler looking than that. They looked nice. Oh, this one looks awesome. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, so that's what ended up happening with that. Since I knew I mentioned it in a previous video, I thought I'd mention it here now, so you all know what happened. It was good. It was fun. It's in the middle of nowhere, and we were with a bunch of people who thought things that just were blatantly untrue, both from a science perspective and other perspectives. But yeah, good times. Good times were had by all. But I was just bad at it. Just bad at what we were doing. Oh look, there's a little spot here for no reason whatsoever. I say that, I know that this is okay, I was like, do I have to not open anything? No, I know that's a transition spot between maps, when the maps actually use the whole map. Jeez. I was gonna say, there's a lot of stuff down this way. Jeez. Even this guy excluded. Like, that was a lot of stuff down here. Like, okay. Like, depending on... Really? Depending on what's inside, what was inside all those chests, this is like a good little farming area. Though I will say, and this annoys me to no end, because it keeps happening, I cannot seem to find a weekend to farm out evolve medals. I just cannot. Every weekend I'm like, I'm gonna do it this weekend. Gonna do it this weekend, and then I can't. And then I'm busy. And I'm like, well, but I need to do it. I need to do it, but I can't. Because I'm busy. And it's utterly infuriating because it keeps happening. Also, we've cleared these 10 levels super fast. But we're still only doing 10. That's all we're doing. Because this week, the 10 is fast. Next week, you know, it's 10 levels, and they're all story levels, and so they all have cutscenes, and so it all takes forever, and it's what happens. But yeah, so... I don't know. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. So after that, we went down to visit my parents, because my cousins who live away from here were in town visiting. And we were like, this will be fun. And it wasn't too bad. I was real tired of people. Because I am an introvert. But even my extroverted girlfriend is like, I'm good. Can we not be around people for a while? I'm like, oh, sweetheart. Whatever you say. Because I have no desire to be around people for a while. So, that said, next weekend's more stuff, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so it was a good weekend though. It was a good weekend going down and seeing my family, both immediate and extended. It was nice. Aha! Oh, look at that. The question mark target. Do 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 dee do dee do do dee do 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 be do boop boop. This is our opportunity, guys. This is our chance to shine. Shout, shout. Of course, the dark side. Oh, look at this prize egg. Get him. Alright. Okay, dark side. Hope you're ready for this. I will take you out in, like, I'm going to say 2 turns, because I'm intentionally going to skip. I'm going to do all my buffs, and then I'm going to not use the special attacks on anybody except for the friend medal. So I really want you to get your chance in the spotlight, all right? Okay, friend. Do it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I should survive this. Yeah. Defense boost 2. And he will not survive this. So I have all of the power that I need right here in the palm of my hand. We're still going to use the friend medal to do it, though. We're just going to use basically an upgraded version. Steal. Get out of here, Darkseid. You don't belong in this world. We did it! I took the chance because I only took the chance because I knew we had 2 turns as far as the thing went. If we only had 1, I wouldn't have done that. But since we had both turns, I was like, we'll use both turns. It's fine. And an Orichalcum for our troubles. In a pinch. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. And we did it! You were great in there, kiddo. That was easy. Let's call it a day. But you never know when we'll get another mission like this, so be prepared. You got it, Chirithy. Oh! I see. They've made great progress. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Don't you think it was a little early for him to take on this mission? Apparently not, we survived. I have no choice but to hasten their training. They must strengthen their resistance to the darkness as quickly as possible. Good, comforting. Why? The darkness is drawing near. We need as many warriors as we can get on our side, the side of light. Are you the side of light? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not foreboding at all. 501, friends or rivals? Do-do-do-do-do. That's my answer for anything, I don't know. For anybody who's curious, this is my current position in Proud Mode. I'm at mission number 147. I have a lot that need Mickey heads. But I made it up to 147. This video is gonna be decently short, so I still won't do one of these. But that's going on. As you can see, my Coliseum ranking is here. I'm at round 253 in tier 13. I'm not stuck. I just haven't kept going. So, it's been a time issue. Also, I have until the end of the month. The month has only just begun. It's the 9th as of recording this. So, of October. This is all done, as per usual. This right here makes me super tempted to actually buy VIP. But, one, I don't have money, and two, I'm determined to just stay free to play. Because the problem is, I'd finally be able to get these evolved medals. If I ever bought VIP, it would be during one of these, or when they have one of the medals. But even still, that would give me access to the evolved medals. I would farm until I had, you know, stacks of 99. Like, I absolutely would. And then Union Cross, right now, it's a thing where you can get past event medals, among other things, but you have to run into the Angry Adventurer for that. But they don't actually tell you what time he's available. They're like, you can get past event medals, which is really cool. And like, you can get a 3D Sora, or 3D Riku, or a Meow Wow. And I'm like, I guess the benefit of those would be I could actually trait my guys if I got them, but it's only so important to me. 7 Dwarves I don't have, Playing Card I don't have, Queen of Hearts I don't have, Halloween Christmas Sora don't have them. Flower Meow I have one. Young Sora, Young Riku, Young Kairi, I could trait them. Alice and Cheshire Cat, I would have to get like, gosh, because you had to have 5 in order to level them, in order to evolve them. It's like I would have to get 6 of them just so I could trait and re-roll the thing on him. Oh, actually, I could just get Sora, Riku, and Meow Wow as one. I wouldn't even have to get the 3D Sora, 3D Riku, and Meow Wow. That's actually super handy. Never mind. That would be pretty good. Pooh Bear, I don't know if I have him or not. I have a Pooh Bear, but I don't know if it's that Pooh Bear. Judy and Nick. Actually, didn't we all get one of them? I think we all got one of them. I don't remember seeing it. No. I also wasn't looking for it, so who knows. Classic Donald. I would love to get one of those because that was kind of our nuclear magic option there for a while in the guild, in the party. So if I could get, I have one of him. So if I could get, you know, a few more to make guilting him a doable thing, I'd be all over that. I don't have a Louie and I don't have a Mowgli and Baloo, so getting them would be pretty cool. But yeah, but like they tell you these are the medals you can get that he's only going to be available for 15 minutes. Like they tell you extra hard boss times, 30 minutes. Crossboard rewards, to tell you what the crossboards are. One of them is a broom set, which is important. Then they have this. The Angry Adventurer will appear once a day for 15 minutes, only as a Union Cross quest boss. They don't tell you when. Now here's the bonus times where there are the random encounter rate increases, but they don't tell you when he appears. So is it one of these times? Is it some random other time? When is it? We don't know. It's just dumb. It's real dumb. They should tell you what time it is. If he's only going to be available for 15 minutes a day for 1 week, they should tell you what times he's available, so you can plan accordingly. But whatever. Anyway. So, you know, my soapbox. There's a little bit of concern because I only have this many jewels. That said, I only have that many jewels. I do have a lot more Proud Quests that I can plow through and such, but it's making buying this avatar board more concerning, because if we get another great deal that pops up, me not buying jewels means that I have to save them up enough to afford medals. So I'm a little concerned, but what was in here was pretty good, and so I kind of really want it. Starlight. Starlight, I still can't level up because it needs more adamantite ore, and I haven't been able to find time to do it. Counterpoint, I could level up some more. I have 45. Thank you, person outside who sound like they were falling in a cartoon. I can level both these guys up again, get them to 15. Someone said to level them up to, I think it was, up to 20, because after 20 it starts being like 10 per level. But I'll get to 15 for now. I need to look again. I looked up to see when I get Fenrir, because I knew Fenrir was the next light Proud Mode Keyblade I got. So I need to check again, see when I get it, to decide if I need to go ahead and just level these ones up. For right now, they're doing fine, and so I don't need to. But, you know, that's for now. The only other thing is, curious to know who has advice on the weekly gem quest this week. It's hard. Excuse me. I'm finding it challenging. Largely because the third enemy set, and here, we'll just, it's only been 30 minutes. So this is a pretty decently short video compared to how these normally go. Let's get in here and let's grab the setup that this is the setup I had created for this. And then we're taking this because it packs the most punch. So, in this one, all we have to do is do it without having to continue. That said, we end up with these guys. These guys are easy. We just pop this, tap on him. He doesn't have a counter. Do one of these, tap him, doesn't have a counter. Tap, tap. Use that. It kills the other two, leaves him with only 5. I say 5 because 4 full ones and a little bit of an extra one. That's him. Next ones are a little harder because they all have counters. But they're not a big deal. Tap the first 2 past here. Use point 2 Kairi. Tap. 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 And HD Shion kills them both. Thanks to that, Roxas. This one's the problem. Oh, can I bypass this? Because that'd be great. Oh my gosh, you can go around him. Goodbye. That actually means I'm kind of wasting one spot with this Alice. There's no need for her then, but whatever. If you can go around, because the problem is I couldn't get past that one that I just went around. Because of the sheer fact that, like, it... Oh, I'm not sure I've got the stuff for this. Huh. Okay, and that should trigger his attack for me knocking his gauge down to 0, which should kill me. I'll revive second chance, and then we'll see. My buffs all went away, though. So this only works so well. Again, I had the Alice because I couldn't figure out how to get past the guy on the stairs. So this kind of changes things a little bit, but I'm still not sure how I would be able to handle this, because I you saw how much I just threw at this guy. And he's still very much alive. So, without another second chance, I'm not really sure how I'd do that one. But the guy on the stairs, you hit him once, and he gives everybody like +7 defense or something stupid. So I had to have the Alice in order to nullify his buff to him, and then I could kill him, but then the 2 sleep guys were going to knock me out every time. I couldn't do anything about them because of how sleep worked. So short of being able to have something that would keep me from falling asleep, or if I just got lucky with how it worked, like, I don't know. I know what it would take. But knowing I could go around him might open up new doors for me. So, well, we all learned something new here today, or at least I did. Also, if I put on my skill clothes instead of just my cool clothes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, then by all means, do feel free to hit the like button. Of course, if you dislike this video, for whatever reason, the dislike button is right there as well. Also, because I didn't note it, there is a EX falling price deal for EX Axel, which is pretty cool. If I had the jewels, I would probably do it because I really want him, and also because the high score challenge right now, oh, this is just rude, alright? This is just rude. The high score challenge, these are the medals that give you bonus percentages. That's right. Xion, Axel, Simba, Lingering Will, the one guy, Terra, that's Sora, and final boss Xion. These are the only medals that give you bonus percentages, all of which, except for final boss Xion, which was a mercy pull, all the rest of these, not easy to come by. Not easy to come by. And Axel and Simba, you have to pull for them right now, which means they're probably trying to get you to spend jewels. But I digress. I don't even know what this Donald does. I know that I want him because as a free-to-play player, a free medal is a free medal, and I'd be happy for it. But right now, I have to get like in 5,000th place. I have to come in like the top 5,000 in order to get a medal, or I have to beat 6 million. I have to get 6 million points. That's a lot of points, and I don't think I can do it. Pretty certain I can't do it. Because all I have is final boss Xion. And then one person in our party has HD Xion. HD Xion EX. And so we're not really in a position to do this. It's also why I wanted to give final boss Xion that skill. So like the best I can get is 35%. That's the best that I have right now. So I don't actually see any way for me to do this one. 35% tends to not be near enough. They want you to have more than 2 medals. They want you to have at least 3 medals. 3 of the really good ones. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one either. So, shocker there. But anyway, as I was saying, thank you all for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this video is adjourned.